What's up, y'all? Welcome to my new channel. How y'all feeling today? Welcome to KingJun TV. Now, what this channel is, right? It's just me reacting. I want to react, and I want to man, what was I about to say? I'm gonna be reacting to a bunch of stuff, a bunch of like political stuff, gaming stuff, basically like anything that looks pretty interesting, or that's something I could like talk on, give a little think piece on, and a word to my also Gen Zers, right? I know my hair a little crazy. I was like outside for a little bit. My hair a little crazy. I was outside, like having some fun outside. Anyway, I asked my lovely girlfriend to give me some questions that I could answer. Make sure I cover all my bases for my introduction today. First off, my name's Ronnie Jermaine King Jr. This will be the first and last time you hear my full name. Just call me RJ though. If you meet me in public, just call me RJ. If you're on my gaming channel, you're probably gonna call me Glow. You're probably gonna call me a bunch of different stuff, but just call me RJ. I am Christian, believer in God, a child of God, a man of the Lord. Heavily in my faith. What is my political standpoint? Don't have one. Politics, in my opinion, is stupid. So there's my political standpoint. Where am I from? Well, as you can see, I just messed up my map, but I'm from the sunny place of Americus, Georgia. It's a great town. It's just boring. It's like nothing to do here. Be real. If you came down here to visit, you would basically, the most fun thing you can do is drive from highway to highway. I'm gonna be real. What's my background? Let me start over. I've lived my whole life in Americus, Georgia. I was born and raised here. My first thing I fell in love with was sports when I joined football for the first time. I don't exactly remember how I got into the football program, but I started a rec football and I went 3 for 3. I won 3 championships, and in my 3rd year I joined the all-star team and we lost twice. Now from that game I lost. For those who were on that team back when I played all-star, and the last time I played football, basically when I played all-star, if you was on that team and you remember that away game, them boys were not in middle school. Anyway, them boys were in middle school. I don't care what anyone told me, them boys were not. And then later I got my first console, the PS4, and I ended up finding Ninja, Dang Matt Smith, because I got introduced into Fortnite by Dang Matt Smith because I liked watching his videos a lot back in the day. After I started watching more of those Fortnite ads and Fortnite trailers, later I found like Myth, Hamlin's, Ninja, Daquan, and I just wanted to play the game. So the first game I ever ended up playing was Fortnite, and I fell in love with it. And I just wanted to play the game and get better at it, and then one day play competitive. So recently that competitive dream died because it's just not fun anymore, and more on that later. But yeah, now I'm moving more into like my adult side of things, because like back when I wanted to do competitive, that was like 16 to 17. It's like 16, 17 to like 12, like long time ago, but I never hit my prime. So I just kind of moved on, and now I'm on PC and I want to do more like adult stuff and like actually like go out into the world. I've been at my house basically my entire life, but aside the point where I was playing football, where I would be traveling a lot because star defense and offensive lineman. Anyway, how did I come up with my YouTube name? It's just my name. Be real. It's just King Jr. It's just King June. It's just the June part shortened. It's just the junior part shortened. So it's just King. It's just King June. King June. It's just that. Next. What made you want to start YouTube? Ooh, the Sharer fam. If you remember them back in like 2018 to 2020. No, 2015 to 2018, Steven and Carter Scherer were on a run. and I was having so much fun watching their channel until like it really became skits. It was like they're always building something, they're always doing something, I was making something. It was super fun. Enjoyed watching their content. It was just like it was a light of something I wasn't doing and that I could do. It was something I could have done, but I couldn't do at the same time. And I enjoyed their content so much because of it. And their channel, along with popular MMOs, made me really want to start a YouTube channel. Why did I switch from gaming to reactions? It's just not fun anymore. It's like my main favorite games to play. It's like COD, Apex, R6. Actually, no, I'll just go down the list. COD, Apex, Fortnite, R6, Valorant, and CS. Basically, any game that I can play competitively, I like playing it. But the thing about competitive games is the fan base around them are insanely toxic. Like, I played CS for like 30-40 minutes, and before I even got off the game, one lobby, people were screaming, like dude was blasting a video on the mic, and then the lobby before that, a dude's literally just spraying the N-word. Like every other sentence, hard R, every other sentence. And in Valorant, I quit that game within like a week because first time playing the game, like skill-based matchmaking sucked so bad that my very first game playing by myself, having never touched this game before, just finishing the tutorial, there was supposed to be a video on that, but I deleted it. Dude screaming in my ear. I can barely hear it in focus. Mind you, this game, I was the top of the leaderboard. I was doing the best. Never had played this game before. I just have that naturally good aim. Never played this game before. Never touched it before. Only watched Keo play it. I was the one on the top of the leaderboard. He had to shut up and mute because he realized I just played this. I've been playing this game for 2 days. Not even a full 2 days. Like 30 minutes for the past 2 days. Because I just got my secure boot to work. But yeah, it was like so much. There's so much toxicity in gaming. It's just not fun. I know people are like, oh, that's just how gaming is. But if I was having fun with my friends and then some dude on the enemy team is just getting sad and like depressed because I'm whooping him, then that's totally different. Those are two different things to me. Let me take a sip of water. Need that. Okay. What do I do outside of YouTube? I bike, motorbike, and I like mountain bike. I don't actually bike around the mountain, but I have a mountain bike, and I like taking it around the block at least like once every morning. Well, I used to every morning, but started getting cold, bugs, all that sort of stuff, and people. I'm not gonna go too deep into that, but just gonna say there's people that I just don't feel comfortable riding around. And also I gotta start making money driving, getting into my car, get my car fixed and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I also I do play basketball a little bit. I mean, of course, right? Look at me. I want to get back into football, but we only I just throwing the ball to myself and running after it, and my yard is so my yard is so full of stuff that I can't really run and be confident I won't get my foot impaled. So yeah. What are my hobbies or interests? My hobbies include gaming, sports, a lot of sports, heavy on the sports, and music. And honestly, sometimes YouTube. I do enjoy turning on my camera, going recording, and even going live too. It's super fun. Ooh, and also cubing. I nearly forgot. And art. Nearly forgot I cube and draw. Yeah, I do both of those things as well. How would my friends describe me? Evil? Mean? Probably. But they'd probably call me evil, mean, and a bunch of other things. I bully my friends. But I'm still the first person they call when they need anything. You need you a carry in Apex? You know who I'm talking to, bro. You need you a carry in Apex. You call me first. Other bro, you need relationship advice? I'm talking to you, and I'm not going to name drop you because y'all are my brothers. But you know who I'm talking to. You're probably never gonna watch. They're probably never gonna watch this video, but still, they know who I'm talking to. My girlfriend for sure knows who I'm talking to. Anyway, what is a typical day in my life like? Eat, sleep, game, repeat. Probably sit and watch YouTube for a little bit. Typical day, I'm just gaming. Half the time, I'm not even working out. I'm be real. I'm just gonna be honest. That's subject to change. That is going to change. But right now, I really don't do much. What is the one thing people don't know about me? Ooh. That I'm a YouTuber. Honestly, I don't tell people I make content. I usually don't tell people I make content. Most people I meet will never know I make YouTube videos because like my platform isn't all that big. You won't get much from me. Like, another thing is I've been in a committed relationship for 6 years. Such a wonderful woman. She's actually the one who got me this tree. She's actually the reason I have a Christmas tree in the back of my video in September. My birthday was 14 days ago, so she got me a Christmas tree, these necklaces, and a bunch of other stuff for my birthday, which I could have made a video on, but I was so excited to use and eat everything that I just didn't really. Yeah. What's my favorite food, color, or movie? My favorite food is beef stew. It's a good beef stew. Come on, bro. I will break down a bowl of beef stew. If you got a good beef stew, especially if it's a spicy beef stew and the meat's tender, break down a bowl of beef stew. Favorite color? Lime green. I know I'm wearing blue right now, but wait, wrong way. Yeah, lime green. As you can see, it's literally everywhere in my setup. Favorite movie? The Pacific Rim franchise. Yeah. My favorite movie is Pacific Rim. I'll watch it. It's like my comfort movie, even though it's an insane movie. But it's like insane few movies, but it is my comfort movie. Who is my favorite artist or creator? My favorite artist as far as music goes is Caleb Gordon. You literally get like any type of flow you want and still get the word of God every time. Like, come on now. Favorite creator? I actually don't have a favorite creator. Like, if we're talking about YouTube, I don't have a favorite creator. But I would say the one I watch the most of has to be Jacksepticeye. Like every time my Wi-Fi's went off, I have like his 22-hour like Happy Wheels montage saved, and it's so easy to watch, right? Because I will forget what happened the first 3 hours by the time I get to the last 3 hours. And I actually finished it like twice. So it's like my go-to whenever my Wi-Fi goes off, because I can watch it for a week straight. My favorite type of content to watch? Anything that inspires me. Yeah. Like I love watching gaming room transformations, day in the lives, people's like 100K plaque video, million plaque video, stuff like that. I love watching videos that like inspire people, like building something to actually use it. Like I hate watching people like build like a camper van and then not use it. Like I watched President Che, right? He made a camper bus. He took a whole school bus and turned it into like a big nice tiny home, and it's like I felt like I was walking, like building the house with him in that video, and it was a super well put together video. And even seeing the ending of it, of when he proposed to his fiance, which I said I gotta do something crazy too, because I can build stuff. I can build a lot of stuff, so I could do that when I propose to my lady. Who inspires me the most? I don't have an answer for that. I don't really take inspiration from people. I really don't take a lot of inspiration from people. But if I had to say, I can't say who, but if I can say what inspires me the most, is progress. Who, I don't really have a who for who inspires me, but what inspires me the most is progress. I love progress. Water break. Future and goals. Where do I see myself in 5 years? I see myself living in my own house, newlywed, because yeah, in 5 years I'll be 24. So yeah, I'll see myself living in my own house, driving my, I want to say my dream car. Yeah, I want to say driving my dream car and newlywed. I don't really care how much I have in the bank. I just know I want to have my dream car and my wife. That's all I want. What are my goals for this YouTube channel? I just want to like bring common sense back. Like with Charlie Kirk, right? I saw a lot of how people hated on him, and like we're celebrating when he died, which I have a video on, which I'm gonna have a couple videos on this channel in the next couple weeks. I also had to leave a group chat because of it, but that's in the video. Oops, that's in the video of me talking about that. There's a whole video on that. Well, the video, you'll see it. There's a video with it in there that'll explain it better. But how people celebrated him dying, and I was like, he didn't say anything bad. He just what he said required context, and he usually didn't give all of it because whoever's interviewing him would go to the next question, or whoever's talking to him would just go to the next question or try and like ridicule him or like break him down for what he said versus what he meant when he said what he said. There's context. Like if you listen to him properly, there is context, and I want to bring context and understanding and common sense back into societal norms. That's what I want to do with this channel. What I hope you will get from watching me, I hope you get a clear understanding, a clearer thought process, and better understanding from my videos. I really just want you to break things down on a higher level than you would have initially. Love you guys. Do I plan on making this a career or a side thing? A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Be real. I want to one day make money from this and like make it my main source of income, but I also want to start my own businesses in the future, which I will not release what those will be until I get to that point. What's one dream I'm chasing right now? I want to buy myself something to eat with a YouTube check. It's a very like close dream. Like it's just one day I want to make my own money and buy myself something to eat. I have like, this is me leveling with you, being real. I have not made a single dollar of my own in my life. I've only made money from my parents. So I guess that kind of counts, but it's like, it's a circle of money. They make the money, bring it in, and then they make the money, bring it in, I work for them, they give me their money, and then I go spend it. So it's just a circle of money that just ends up going nowhere. So yeah, I want to end up making my own money and buying myself something to eat. That's what I want. What lessons have I learned from gaming that I could use in reactions? Not everyone has the ability to think the way I want to say the world. Not everybody has the ability to think in the way that it needs to be thought. Let me try to make a little more sense. How am I gonna make this make sense? I've played a number of different games, ranked and unranked, and the number one thing I have learned from all of those is people just genuinely don't think 99% of the time. Like, let's take Apex for example. I've had a bunch of teammates that have played Wraith. My own duo played Wraith at one point, and I had to rein him in to like stop doing stupidity, because before we even like started getting really good at the game, he would run and fight teams outside the zone, and he's like, oh, it's first zone, we survive. And then by the time like we're already out, like I'm already in, like we could have been out in zone, we could have been out chilling, fighting a different team, but instead we're fighting this team in zone. But now by the time we get out, right, there's two teams fighting on the edge of zone every single time without fail. And I've had to deal with that so long, I just started leaving him behind until the point where he's finally got in line and realized, recognized I was not about to play with that anymore. And then we stopped dying the zone. We started winning more games, and our rank started to go up faster. So, yeah, people don't think all the time, and they like to do things that just get them higher kills and make their KD look better, and like make themselves look a little better, but it doesn't do anything for them. What motivates me to keep going? Knowing I can. It's just knowing there's nothing stopping me. Like, there's no one holding me back. There's like no one saying you can't do this, or like there's been zero challenges in my way. The only roadblock I've had has been my own like laziness and procrastination. How do I handle challenges or setbacks? By running my head into it. I'm hard-headed. I've been told I'm hard-headed my whole life. But I can use that curse as a blessing and use my hard-headedness to just run my head into whatever challenge that's there and walk straight past it. Like, it'll be laying back, stunned and staggered, wondering, did he really just headbutt me? I'll be like, yeah, I did. Now what? And keep walking. Because what's it going to do? Get back up and try to stand in front of me again? I'm just going to headbutt you again. What advice do you give someone starting a channel? Don't be afraid to walk in the dark. Like, don't be afraid to just do it and just see what happens. What kind of impact do I want to have on people? I don't want anyone to try and idolize me. I don't want anyone to think I'm the greatest person, smartest person, or the person they should be modeling their life after. Model their life after Jesus, not me. Because that's what I'm doing. If you just model your life after Jesus, spread the word, spread the gospel. Model your life after Jesus. But I want my impact I want to have on people. I want within the next 10 years, the gifted program to be filled with a lot of way smarter people than me. Like, I was like, when I was in school, I was in the gifted program. And honestly, the only difference between the gifted program and the regular program was that we just understood faster. That was it. We just understood it faster. There was no other difference. We actually, when it came to attitude and every other problem you have in students, we were worse. We were worse. And I guarantee you, everybody in my class, I just won't say everybody, most people in my class would agree, us in the gifted program were worse than majority of other students. A lot of us have more common sense, granted, but when we're frustrated and mad, we do not care. Even though we're smarter, we're supposed to be smarter than majority of the students in the school, but there were others who aren't even in the gifted program who were like top 10. I was bottom 200 in my class. I was bottom 200. It's because I just did not care. So I want my impact. I want people to be smarter than me. I want people to be able to go out in the world and not just see things they want and think they have to have it, and understand that there's more to life than what's on earth. So if this video, I think that's all the questions. Yeah, if this video helped you, give you a little shine into who I am as a person, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Tune in. We got a video coming out tomorrow. I was gonna post it today, double upload day one, but that might mess up my algorithm, and I want to make it cohesive and smooth. So post it every day at 6:00 p.m. I just want to try to post every day at 6 o'clock. This video might come out at like 7, 8 o'clock because dinner's about to be ready soon, and I gotta edit this. So hope you guys really did enjoy. I really do. I really want y'all to enjoy what I make. And I'm starting to ramble to get off topic. Whatever, y'all. Hey, peace. I love y'all. God loves you more. And trust Jesus. Follow Jesus. Believe in Jesus. And he will fix everything, every problem in your life, and guide your steps better than you could ever. So even if you don't believe in him, And even if you don't believe in him, even if you don't trust him, still walk with him. Test him. Test him. I kid you not. He won't be mad if you try him. He won't be. If you say, God, I don't believe that you got me right now, so I'm going to walk into the next problem I have, I'm going to walk straight through it. And if you got me like you say you do, prove it.